Hello everybody! I have been really busy for the last week in my craft room trying to get it organized. Today, it's not quite done yet, but I'm ready to go ahead and give you a tour. Before I flip this camera around, just remember, this room is a constant work in progress because I'm always working in it. All right, here we go. When we first walk in, you see a dress here, and you're probably wondering, what the heck does she have a dress hanging there for? Well, I'm getting ready to do a video about it, so stay tuned for that. I don't want to do any spoilers. Here we have polymer clay stuff. I even have a oven in there to cook my polymer clay beads. And then I have different colors of ribbon and all these. And then we come over here and we have all my beading stuff. I have a lot of clear jars, so I know what's in stuff. Like this is Christmas stuff. These are different types of, to make, what do you call them, chandelier earrings. Anyway, I know what's in there. We got brown beads, we have yellow beads, we have purple beads, we have blue beads, and so forth. And then I have charms and other beads there. Let's see, feathers. And this is paper to make paper beads, chain. Anyway, I got things all organized there. Here we have cording and different cording down here. Some sewing stuff. This right here, that's my tent and other things I need when I do a craft fair. Here is my making jewelry station when I'm videotaping. And I got to go through all this stuff. One thing about beading is you accumulate a lot of loose beads. So therefore I have bead soup in there when that happens. But I'm going to have to go through that. And it's a constant go through. This right here is full of seed beads. I had a friend of mine had a ton of seed beads. She gave them to me. And so now I have a ton of seed beads. This right here is all my wax cording for when I make waterproof bracelets. Here we have seashells, and I do have a project coming up about what I'm going to do with a lot of these seashells. So, and there's a reason I have a lot of them, so stay tuned for that. And then we move over here and we have fabric, and I've tried to organize my fabric in different types. So we have cotton fabric, and then down here there's more upholstery. It's not really upholstery, like you would make pillows and stuff like that out of. And I got old denim, old jeans. Let's see, what else do we have here? I have patterns up there, scrap fabric. My keys. These were my dad's keys, and I've actually made some stuff out of those. Here's more fabric and polyfill and guitar strings. I don't really like this, but I don't know how else to store it. So it is what it is. At least I know where it is. Over here, work in progress still. We have buttons, we have lace, we have scissors, whoops, sorry, different sewing stuff, trash can, my sewing machine. This is wax. It's beeswax from my son's bees. And I've got fabric out. It's another project I'm looking into doing. Working on a craft fair. I'm thinking about doing a guitar string jewelry bar. Let me know what you think about that. And I got a ton of books. A lot of craft books and beading books. Here's some of my dolls. Here's where I do some printing. This right here is where I do a lot of my photography. I have lighting that I set up and do my jewelry photography. Look at this tiny little sewing machine. Isn't that cute? Found it at Aldi's. Well, my mom did. She gave it to me. A couple of more dolls, hot glue, tape, duct tape, staples, whatever, all kinds of stuff. Some of my art. I'm not really that great of an artist, but I try. I have fun with it. And looky here, Louisiana Lunatics. And then I got all my dolls up here. Well, most all my dolls. And this right here is where I sit and do a lot of my videos, my doll videos and all. Working on something there too. Here's one of the palm fronds that I painted. So anyway, that is my craft room. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. Let me know what your craft room is like. Do you have a hard time organizing things? I know if you are one that works in your craft room, it's a constant having to put things away and keeping things neat, and a working craft room is kind of hard to do that. I've learned a new term lately called hobbymaxxing. You should look that up. I'm actually going to do a video about that here pretty soon. But I think the most of us that are crafters are hobby maxers. And that's why we have so much stuff. And that's why it's hard to keep it organized. Thanks for joining me, and y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative signing out for now. Bye-bye.